Tonight we are celebrating sophomore night. At this time, we would also like to recognize and thank our sophomores for their commitment to the DSC volleyball program. Parents, when your daughter is named, please stand and be recognized as well. Our sophomores, number 4, Kayla Gibson, daughter of Don and Valerie Gibson. Number 6, Shayna Roach, daughter of Darren and Andrea Roach. Number 7, Kaiten Piercy, daughter of Joetta and Merrill Piercy. Number 10, Asia Gross, daughter of Toby and Jade Gross. Number 11, Shaylee Bosch, daughter of Dixie and Bruce Bosch. Number 13, Taryn Sieg, daughter of Kathy and Robert Sieg. And number 16, Chelsea Crom, daughter of Rob and Lisa Crom. Your coaches would like to thank you for your commitment you have given to our program. You have an impressive 22-0 conference record and are back-to-back Mondac Conference champions. Beyond that, the sophomores have pushed themselves in the classroom and in the community and have continued the team-centered culture of Mystics volleyball. Congratulations, sophomores. As we celebrate your class, your coaches wish you all the best in your future. We thank you for trusting us, and we look forward to seeing you grow after BSC. Raise your bar. Bismarck State College, the Mondac Athletic Conference, and the NJCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for the removal from the facility. The officials for tonight's game are Heidi Henke and Dana Henry. Line judges are Steph Smith and Cheryl Bjorndal. And now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Blue Hawks. Blue Hawks non-starters are number 3, Cody Nagel. Number 7, Messa Kuhl. And number 8, Cameron Gao. The starters for the Blue Hawks, added defensive specialist, 5'7" freshman from Flasher, North Dakota, number 2, Riley Fleck. Defensive specialist, 5'6" freshman from Faith, South Dakota, number 4, Katie Sheridan. At libero, 5'5" freshman from Thornton, Colorado, number 5, Alexandria Guzman. Outside hitter, 5'6" sophomore from Newell, South Dakota, number 6, Taylor Gear. Right side hitter, 5'9" freshman from St. Andrews, Alberta, Canada, number 9, Madeline Frater. Middle blocker, 5'11" freshman from Great Falls, Montana, number 11, Macy Wheeler. And on the outside, 5'10" freshman from Hardin, Montana, number 16, Carmen Pallone. Coach for the Blue Hawks is Kaylee Kopp. And now let's make some noise for your Bismarck State College Mystics! Non-starters for the Mystics. Number 1, Maya Vibetto. Number 2, Brooklyn Sand. Number 3, Delaney Deschamps. Number 5, Grayson Connolly. Number 9, Zoe Czar. Number 10, Asia Gross. Number 12, Reese Dukesher. Number 14, Emerson Careful. And number 16, Chelsea Crom. Your Mystic starters are defensive specialist, 5'5" sophomore from Leonard, North Dakota, number 4, Kayla Gibson. At libero, 5'6" sophomore from Fargo, North Dakota, number 6, Shayna Roach. Outside hitter, 5'10" sophomore from Dickinson, North Dakota, number 7, Catton Piercy. At setter, 5'7" freshman from Kenmare, North Dakota, number 8, Kate Zimmer. Middle blocker, 5'10" sophomore from Linton, North Dakota, number 11, Shaylee Bosch. Outside hitter, 6 foot tall sophomore from Anamoose, North Dakota, number 13, Taryn Sieg. And middle blocker, 5'10" freshman from Bismarck, North Dakota, number 15, Deidre Wood. Bismarck State College is coached by Kyle Keither, assisted by Val Lassou and Anna Folk and Morgan Wheeler. The Mystics would also like to take this time to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for providing sports medicine coverage for tonight's match.
Okay, there are our starting lineups. 7 players were introduced for each team, so 1 player will go to the bench while the libero checks in. The last match of the regular season for the Mystics. Next up, the Region 13 tournament here at the Armory a week from this weekend. I'd like to give a thanks to Leah Guam, who filled in for me here last week while I had the men's basketball team on the road to Colorado. Did an outstanding job. I was able to watch the replay of it. And Piper Harris joined her for 2 sets as color analyst, and Jason Harris, her dad, stepped in for the 3rd set. An absolute phenomenal job at those 3. So my thanks goes out to them for a fine job filling in. Hopefully Piper's going to join me before this match is over. She had a prior commitment.
Blue Hawks have the first serve. Back serving is Carmen Pallone.
Carmen Pallone does the first serve. First serve, we're underway. Sit back, relax, enjoy the match. And that's knocked out of bounds. So the Mystics get the first point of the first set. And Kat Piercy, sophomore from Dickinson with the serve. That was taken by Katie Sheridan. And that's the first point for the Blue Hawks. Credit Macy Wheeler, a freshman out of Great Falls, Montana, with the kill.
Nagel checking in for the Blue Hawks.
That was Madeline Frieder with the serve. Asia Gross, and that is played by the Hawks. And that credit will go to Riley Fleck, a freshman out of Flasher, North Dakota, putting her team up by 1. Kat Piercy can't handle it, and that's an ace for Frieder, a freshman out of St. Andrews, Alberta.
Ace for Frieder.
Zimmer, here's Gross. That's out of bounds. And a point for the Mystics.
Back to serve for the Mystics.
Chester Crum, a sophomore out of Legacy High School in Bismarck, serving. That is just out of bounds. That barely missed by Riley Fleck. And the Mystics are now even at 3. Pallone the dig. That is just out. A little too far by Macy Wheeler. And the Mystics have their first lead of this first set. And short-lived as the service error will even it at 4.
Dow and Cool checking in. Cool back to serve.
Mesa Cool, a freshman out of Reeder, North Dakota, back serving. And too much octane behind that one.
Dukeshire and Deschamps check in for the Mystics.
Delaney Deschamps, a freshman out of Dickinson, with that serve. Here comes Gross. Point Mystics. Gross is sophomore out of Legacy High School. That was Reese Dukeshire, perfectly placed. Nobody home back there. Dukeshire, a freshman out of Legacy High School. She is third on the team in kills per set. And that will be an ace for Deschamps. That is her fourth service ace of the season. Off the roof. Point Blue Hawks.
Put to the Blue Hawks. Back serving number 11, Macy Wheeler.
And Macy Wheeler back to serve. Deschamps sets, here's Bosch. Point Mystics. Bosch is sophomore out of Linton, North Dakota.
Gibson checks back in for the Mystics and will be serving.
Kayla Gibson, a sophomore out of Leonard, North Dakota, with the serve. That dig by Guzman. And that was nicely placed. Credit Carmen Pallone with that kill for the Hawks. Katie Sheridan, a freshman from Fate, South Dakota, is back with his serve. Dig by Roach. Deschamps. Here's Piercy. Nicely placed just inside the corner. Piercy, the team leader in kills per set, 2.57. That is good for 6 in the Mondack.
Back to serve for the Mystics.
Dana Roach serving. Here's Dukeshire. Tipped it and then Piercy. Nobody home there.
Piercy with the bump.
We watched a replay of that by Piercy. Roach. Deschamps. Here's Dukeshire. Tap over. Oh, and it's played nicely. Riley Fleck kept in play. Crom saw her target and hit it. Chelsea Crom is 5th in the Mondack in hitting percentage at .315. But the four that rank above her have fewer than 50 total attack. Crom comes into the night with 419 attacks. That .315 percentage is efficient.
Ace for Roach.
And there's a ace for Shayna Roach. That is her 33rd service ace of the season. Dig by Guzman. Deschamps set, here's Crom. And the Hawks play that. Deschamps, Roach, Dukeshire. It's tipped in the net, point Mystics. Roach, a sophomore out of Fargo Shanley High School. Guzman the dig. The 2-ball tapped over, the Mystics are up for it. Piercy. Point Mystics. We have a timeout called by the Blue Hawks. We'll take this with them.
Phil Sand, please stand up, Phil Sand. It is Phil's birthday.
All right, we just captured Bravo. Let's get it over to Charlie. Pinged one. Anybody at Alpha right now? Watch it, watch it. Watch it. No, 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 no.
Energy is important. So is a resilient career with a high-paying salary. Power up, earn more, and get in demand with a degree in energy from Bismarck State College.
Guys, you still there? Awesome.
I knew I needed to go back to school.
For my family.
To break the cycle.
To find my passion.
Challenging for sure.
But I knew it would be worth it.
With flexible online and on-campus classes, access to academic support,
and connections to business and industry partnerships,
I found the right degree.
And the right career.
For the right price.
I found my flex.
At Bismarck State College.
It's your turn.
Out of the Blue Hawks timeout, Shayna Roach serve it again. The Mystics up 15-6. And off the roof, that's played nicely. Here's Dukeshire. And the Hawks handle that. Deschamps sets for Crom. They can't handle that. Crom using all of her 6'1" and then some, getting a good angle on that. As we watch the replay of it. Little too much by Roach that time. This is Cameron Gow serving. Dukeshire, tap over, but it's effective.
Hit by Dukeshire. Terrence Seed checking in, along with number 8, Kate Zimmer.
Kate Zimmer, a sophomore out of Canberra, North Dakota, serving. Right into the net it goes. So back to the Hawk.
Malone back to serve for the Blue Hawks.
Connor Pallone, a freshman out of Hardin, Montana, back serving. Zimmer set. Here's Piercy. Prom. Oh, that was nicely played by Macy Wheeler. Saw an open spot and just tapped it over to it.
Point for the Blue Hawks.
As we'll watch the replay of that. The set by Frieder. And Macy saw just where she wanted it. Carmen Pallone back serving. It's up to Roach and she got it over. Right at Chelsea Crom. Piercy right there beside her. And Piercy will drop back to serve.
Piercy back to serve.
That will go as an ace for Piercy. That is her 43rd of the season. Nice dig by Piercy there. Here's Gross. And she saw an open spot. Put her right between Pallone and Fleck. Deschamps, here's Gross. It's blocked back, Roach takes it. Here's Gross again. Fleck gets it over. No, she didn't. Didn't clear the net. Oh, nice save there by the Hawks. Zimmer sets. Gross gets it over. Taken by Sheridan. Fleck, right to Gross. We have a whistle, a ball still in play. And point to Dickinson. They call the Mystics for being in the net.
Nagel checks in. Frater back to serve.
Madeline Frater back to serve. Roach, right to Sieg, and she got it up, and Roach put it over. And that didn't go the way it planned.
Point to the Blue Hawks.
And Frater will serve it again. Roach, Zimmer. Here's Gross for the tap over. And the Hawks keep it in play. Good job. Here's Sieg. And that was blocked into the net.
Crom back to serve.
Chelsea Crom back to serve. We have a whistle and 4 hits called. Hit number 3 didn't clear the net. Malone the dig. Frater. And Cody Nagel couldn't get it over. So that brings up a set point for the Mystics. And the set point will have to wait.
Cool and Dow check in with the Blue Hawks.
Mesa Cool back to serve. Piercy. Zimmer sets. His Bosch. And it didn't clear the net, so we play on set number 1. Think about Piercy. Zimmer. Here's Sieg. And that is point Mystics, set Mystics. They take the first set, 25-13. The teams will change ends of the court, take a 3-minute break, and we will be back. Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory as we are ready to start set 2. The Mystics at the first set, 25-13. Thanks for being with us at bscmystics.com. The final match of the regular season for the Mystics before they host the Region 13 tournament here next week. Kate Zimmer with the first serve, and the second set is underway. Harmon Pallone, and it's taken by Zimmer. Well, that may have been Gibson that got that. But at any rate, it ends up at a point with the Mystics. That is blocked out of bounds. So, credit Riley Fleck with the kill. Madeline Frater back to serve. Roach. Zimmer sets. Here's Crom. Off the rough. Hard to play off that. And Kat Piercy back to serve.
Pearson back to serve.
Fleck sends it into the net.
4 hits.
And Piercy missed her target that time. Point Blue Hawk.
Cool. Now check in for the Blue Hawks. Cool.
Mesa Cool back to serve. Piercy, Zimmer. Here's Crom, and that's blocked out of bounds. Looked like Macy Wheeler got the most of it. And Joseph Crom drops back to serve it. Here's Gross. Boy Mystics. Like made a dive for, couldn't reach it. Up to Gross. Boy Mystics. And that will be Point Hawks. Macy Wheeler back to serve.
Back to serve for the Blue Hawks.
Piercy, Zimmer. Here comes Bosch. Taps over the blockers, and the Hawks play it. Sent over by Gal. Zimmer sets. Here's Bosch again. And that's played by Frater. And it ends up in a point for the Mystic. Haley Bosch credited with the kill.
Dukeshire and Deschamps check in for the Mystics. Deschamps back to serve.
Delaney Deschamps checks back to serve. Deschamps sets his Bosch. Roach with that off the roof, and Deschamps made a dive for it. Came down a little too quick for her.
Sheridan checks in.
Katie Sheridan back to serve it. And that will send it back to the Mystics, who again have the Blue Hawks doubled up 8-4.
Gibson checks in for the Mystics.
Kayla Gibson checks back to serve. Carmen Pallone almost got it done there. The Mystics play it nicely. And give Kat Piercy credit for that kill. And that time, Bosch just tapped it up over Cameron Gal. And it fell to the court. Deschamps, here's Piercy. Blocked back and Roach takes it. Dukeshire. Brady gets it. No, that was Gal got it over. Here's Piercy. Two ball knocked over. Have a whistle ball still in play, and a double his call on Dickinson.
On the Blue Hawks. Bosch with the tip.
Shaylee Bosch with another kill.
Timeout Dickinson.
We have a timeout taken by Dickinson. I mentioned in the pregame the Mystics will be hosting the Region 13 tournament. It's being done differently this year. In the past, they've alternated between the East and West region, but the Coach Keither told me this morning that all the coaches got together and agreed on this format. Next Wednesday night, Dawson will play at Williston State, and Dakota College at Bottineau will play at Lake Region State. Those will be the 2 play-in matches. And then those teams will come here and join Miles, North Dakota State College of Science, and Bismarck State College. And there will be 4 matches here on Saturday, starting 11:30 a.m. The Mystics will play a semifinal at 7 p.m. Saturday night. That will be the last match of the day. And then the 2 semifinal winners will play here Sunday afternoon, November 3rd. All the matches will be live streamed at bscmystics.com. Mystics with a 12-4 lead here in set number 2. They won first set 25-13. They lead here 12-4. Thanks for being with us tonight at bscmystics.com for our final regular season match. The winner of the Region 13 tournament will move on to the district round down at Region 9, likely somewhere in Nebraska. Kayla Gibson to serve, taken by Guzman. Roach. Here's Piercy. The Hawks keep it in play. Oh, nice job there. That was Carmen Pallone with that kill. Oh, excuse me, I misperceived something. Even the PA announcer announced a kill by Pallone, but it's point Mystics. So I missed a call there. There's an ace for Kayla Gibson. That is her first service ace of the season. Guzman the dig. Gibson that dig. Here's Piercy. Dukeshire tapped it in net. And the Hawks keep it in play. Nicely done. And again, Carmen Pallone with the kill. Cameron Gow, a freshman out of Tabor, Alberta, back to serve. Roach the dig. Deschamps. Bosch has it blocked back and is up point for the Blue Hawks. I believe that was Riley Fleck got most of that. Macy Wheeler was right there beside her. Gibson, Deschamps, Piercy. And give Piercy credit for that kill.
Here checks in for Blue Hawks. Back to serve for the Mystics is number 11, Shaylee Bosch.
Shaylee Bosch back to serve for the Mystics. And I see Piper Harris has entered the building. She's going to put a headset on and sit here beside me. Reese Dukeshire, Guzman, Black, and it's blocked back point Mystics. Hello, Piper.
Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
Everything's lovely. Thanks for joining me. We're up 1-0, as you can see. Bailey Bosch back to serve. Guzman. That's not going to be saved. It's hard to take it when it comes off that bar, Joyce Piper.
Oh, yeah. That's the nice thing that they're going to have about the new facility. These low ceilings aren't going to be a problem anymore.
Yeah, I won't be calling it the roof monster very often over there.
No.
That was blocked out of bounds by Riley Fleck. My apologies. My apologies, we're having some periodic audio trouble here.
No. The mic.
I don't know. It just keeps going on and off. Check, check, check.
To the Blue Hawks. Cologne, back to serve.
Gear sent it to the neck and it was kept in play. And it all ends up in a point for the Blue Hawks. My apologies for the technical difficulties there. We seem to be okay now. Fortunately, we have the graphic on your screen so you can at least keep up the score when you lose Piper and me. And another point for the Blue Hawks. Carmen Pallone back to serve. Taken by Bosch, Gibson. Here comes Dukeshire. Played nicely by the Hawks. Gibson, Roach. Dukeshire again, tap over, and that's played by Freighter. Off the roof, and Gibson couldn't get to it. Now Ruth Monster wearing his ugly head again, and Cameron Pallone back for another serve. Hawks on a mini run here. Roach sent it up to the bar joist and came down too hard for Shayla Bosch.
Cologne's got that nice deep serve that hits your defensive players at an awkward angle. It's hard to pass those sometimes.
Gibson sets for Piercy. Taken by Gear. Chelsea Crom with a block at the net. The team leader in the hitting percentage as we watch the replay of it. Freighter tried to get over and
Zimmer, check in. Zimmer.
Joseph said not so fast. Kate Zimmer back to serve. That's taken by Gear. Fleck. That's blocked out of bounds.
Right off that right hand of Seed.
Madeline Freda back to serve. Bosch, Zimmer, here comes Piercy. And Pallone did good to get it up. What'd you see there, Piper?
Piercy had a nice turn on that ball, able to be facing like she's hitting it cross and then turned her hand just enough to get it hit to the line.
Kat Piercy serving.
Nice block.
Yes, indeed. And that is set for the Mystics. They win the second set 25-12. They won the first set 25-13. The teams will change ends of the court, and Piper and I will be back in 3 minutes. Welcome back to the Armory, where the Mystics have a 2-0 lead over Dickinson State. Jimmy Adams with you alongside Piper Harris, former volleyball and basketball player here for the Mystics. I want to give a shout out to our media crew. Cole Bernhardt over there supervising the media room. Jackson Miller, our production assistant. Levon Shaw's directing. Isabel Street is on the audio. Donovan Anderson is in the camera out on top of the bleacher seats. And Garrett Freilich doing a fine job with the floor camera over here at the end, giving you some fine shots at times. And Chelsea Crom gets the first kill of the third set. Excuse me, that's Terrence C.
Piercy back to serve.
Riley Flex, his taken by Piercy. Here's Gross. And perfectly placed just inside the end line. Hawks play this after it skimmed off the net. Zimmer.
Crom with a nice kill. That was a great quick set for Crom to put down.
And with a little help from the net, Piercy gets an ace. That's her second ace of the evening. And number 44 on the season.
Piercy going back for her fourth serve.
Here comes Sieg. And that was too hot for Gear to handle.
And people think that hybrids are like the issue. And so they like, and all of them are kids. And
Mystics
then,
the first 5 points of the set off of Kat Piercy's serve.
Kill them, and then they think that
Pull on the dig.
Are the source.
Oh, Zimmer took that rocket. Point Mystics. Looks like they called the Hawks for being in the net.
It's not really.
So this set going much different than the first two when they played neck and neck for a few points.
But it's not like as bad as you would imagine.
Riley Flex sends it over, taken by Piercy. Zimmer, here comes Crom, point Mystics. What do you think, Piper?
If I were DSU right now, I'd really find a way to get in system, someone to step up. Because this is now Piercy's seventh serve with not a whole lot of kickback from DSU.
I mentioned earlier Chelsea Crom's efficiency, that .315 hitting percentage.
Yeah.
Everyone that ranks above her in the Mondac has fewer than 50 attacks on the season.
Crom's great at finding that hole.
Sieg.
Nice little roll shot over the block.
Yes.
Sieg with the tip. Timeout, Blue Hawks.
The Blue Hawks have a timeout. Let's take a look at what's going on elsewhere in Dickinson State. Their varsity volleyball team has a road trip coming up here. This coming Friday, they're going to be down in Bellevue, Nebraska, playing Bellevue University. That match scheduled for 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Then Saturday morning at 11 p.m. Mountain Time, they'll be in Madison, South Dakota, playing Dakota State. Next Thursday, the 29th, they'll be at Minot State at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And they'll finish their season out at home when they host Jamestown at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Now, they'll be playing most of those matches in the Central Time Zone, but their website has them listed Mountain Time Zone for Blue Hawks benefit. And those of you watching to see the Blue Hawks, you can keep up with your team at dsubluehawks.com. And just like the Mystics, the Blue Hawks are getting their basketball season starting up. We'll be starting ours a week from this weekend. Dickinson's women's team is going to be in action tomorrow night at home. Oh, excuse me. Yes, at home. Oh, Asia Gross couldn't reach that one. And there's the first point of the set for Dickinson State. Madeline Frieda will go back to serve. Zimmer sets. Crum's hits taken by Pallone. Piercy. And Piercy and Zimmer playing a little bump action out there. So 2 straight points for the Blue Hawks.
See if they can go on a little roll here.
They would like nothing more.
That's right. Nice pass by Roach. Gross picks up her own block.
And that time Sieg with a little too much octane behind it. So 3 straight points by the Blue Hawks. Roach, Gross. Sieg gets it over. Taken by Pallone.
See if DSU can make use of this free ball, and they did.
Riley Fleck getting it done.
But Laughing Sun, they do pay you. It's not much. They pay you basically $100 a person. So if you have 4 people in the band, they pay $400, which is chump change.
Full scramble play, can't get it over.
You don't have to provide your PA. They provide a PA.
If Roach had gotten that over, that would have been one for ESP and top 10 of the day.
DSC is going to want to stop this DSU momentum while they can here.
Oh no, we have our own national PA. I run it from stage. So I have to play and run it.
That was 4 hits there. So the run is stopped at 5 straight. And now Shayna Roach dropped back to serve it.
Sometimes, if the pay is good enough, which a lot of these games come up are, we'll hire somebody to run side.
Here comes Gross.
Gross with a nice line shot.
Yes, just inside that end line.
DSU's leaving that line pretty open. If I was BSC, I'd keep going for that line.
Big paying gigs like that, but we've been doing a lot of work over the last.
Almost an ace for Roach. Nice job by the Hawks keeping it in play.
We don't want to burn out.
And a nice job by the Mystics keeping that in play.
Whole lot of scramble going on here.
Indeed. And it's blocked out of bounds by Macy Wheeler. Give Gross credit for that kill.
Roach back to serve again.
Your age, I was playing 150 gigs a year. That's crazy. Like literally. Like during the summertime.
And just shy of the net, so this is a set of runs. 8 straight by the Mystics, 5 straight by the Hawks, and now 4 straight by the Mystics.
But for the most part, it was every Friday, Saturday. Every Friday, Saturday.
And it will stop at 4 straight this run.
Volleyball, you never want to give a run more than 2.
And during the summer,
you never want to give a run more than 1, but once you get to 3, it's really a momentum killer.
Riley Fleck to serve. Shelly Bosch. Okay. One point for the Blue Hawks, enough on this one. As we watch this by Shaylee Bosch. Floor camera operated by Garrett Freilich. Delaney Duchamp back to serve.
street dance over the weekend.
Auto system ball for DSU, sends a free ball, short free ball.
We'll do a street dance like Friday, Saturday, maybe have Sunday off.
Our setter broke the net, so it'll be DSU's ball. When you're in the back row as a setter, you can't go higher than the net when you're playing the ball.
Monday off, and Tuesday, it kind of starts all over.
Bosch. Yeah, that didn't go over the net.
Plus, I was going to school time.
So the Blue Hawks are close within 5. I've mentioned before, Piper, that the thing about volleyball is like baseball and softball, there's no clock to work against. Until that last point is scored, it goes on.
Oh yeah, you keep playing until that ball's dead. Nothing else stopping you.
So basically during the off season, during the summer, it wasn't summer.
Just a little too far by Cameron Gow. And it's Point Blue Hawks. They call a net violation on the Mystics. So Gal gets bailed out.
Nights. I mean, you're up until
Macy Wheeler back serving.
4 in the morning, striking duty,
Piercy,
partying.
Deschamps, here's Bosch. The tap over. Cameron Pallone was hoping to get a block and it went over. Kayla Gibson in to serve. As you watch the replay of that kill by Bosch.
Oh! DSU finds the line on a free ball.
Kayla Gibson held up, and it went just inside the line.
I mean, I know a lot of guys.
Katie Sheridan comes in to serve.
DSU slowly making their way back into this.
Yeah.
Gibson, Deschamps. That's Emerson Careful into the match now for the Mystics. That went just a little too far. Point Mystics.
Crom will come back in. Bosch back to serve.
Careful, a freshman out of Bismarck High School. One of the hometown girls. Shaylee Bosch back to serve.
Just makes it over that net.
Yes. Oh, shucks. Cameron Pallone.
What kind of what is
That was Cameron Gow serving. And Delaney Deschamps couldn't keep it in play.
Editing projects?
Now this set is up for grabs. They've closed the gap to 3.
Okay.
So it's not just you.
Roach.
In system ball here. Good dig by DSU.
I mean, he didn't text me after I left. I was like, I have a project to do. And then I looked at he never responded. So.
Riley Flagg had it blocked back by Crom, but careful there beside her.
That was one of the longer little rallies we've seen of the night here.
Yes, indeed. Crom is 5th in the Mondac in blocks per set, .84. And Kate Zimmer back to serve.
Well, just roster photos and then all the photos they use for.
Zimmer with a dig. Sieg trying to find the middle of the floor. Can't quite get it.
And Piercy found the sideline. And they
call was overturned. They called it out.
I hear you, man. Like, I've worked in this job for 10 years.
So it's back to a 3-point deficit. They won't save that. And the Blue Hawks have closed it to 2.
Just like that, what was a 9-0-8-0 lead is all of a sudden down to 2.
Not over till it's over.
Not over till it's over.
I think Yogi Berra was the was the one giving the credit for saying that first. Different sport, of course. But they're getting baseball. Just no clock.
Sieg with that last kill.
So Kat Piercy serving. And those free points can come back to bite. Madeline Frieda back serving.
Yeah.
Piercy the dig. Zimmer sets for Crom.
Beautiful set. Beautiful kill.
And using all of her 6'1" to get that angle on it.
That started with the pass by Piercy too.
Shayna Roach will serve.
Another free point.
Well, I mean, I spend my time in broadcasting.
This is Riley Fleck serving.
No, I wasn't.
Zimmer with a nice up.
It's up to Gross.
I actually didn't do moves. I was the production. So I basically had Dusty's job over at the TV.
Roach going down for it. Gross again. Nice job by the Blue Hawks keeping that plate off the roof. Sieg. And that was Macy Wheeler, couldn't get it back over. But good play by both teams with that volley.
Deschamps, and careful, check back in for the Mystics.
Delaney Deschamps serving.
So like, what does he work on?
Well, I mean,
Gross.
what I have been doing is that
Take him back careful.
the live streams, I just take them off of
And credit Macy Wheeler with that.
I mean, yeah, that needs to be done.
yeah. And I mean, after I did
Those
all
short
the
little
ones
balls
with
Blue Hawks are sending over
previous
seem to be
years,
working
I
here
see
for
that
them.
now, so there's more games to
And Macy Wheeler, who just got that kill, will now serve it.
And then I guess, and then the
Piercy, Deschamps,
whenever he gets it.
Gross from the right side.
I mean,
It's going to be tough.
Scramble play. Can't quite get it.
Yeah, Cody Nagel.
Well, not, you couldn't be, but you could tell that's too late.
Nagel, a freshman from Glendive, Montana. The Mystics have called a timeout. We'll take this one with them.
All right, we just captured Bravo. Let's get it over to Charlie. Pinged one. Anybody at Alpha right now? Watch it, watch it. Watch it. No, 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 no.
Energy is important. So is a resilient career with a high-paying salary. Power up, earn more at Get in Demand with a degree in energy from Bismarck State College.
Guys, you still there? Awesome.
I knew I needed to go back to school
For my family.
To break the cycle.
to find my passion.
Challenging for sure.
But I knew it would be worth it.
With flexible online and on-campus classes, access to academic support,
And connections to business and industry partnerships.
I found the right degree.
Jimmy Adams and Piper Harris back at the armory where the Mystics just got a point off of a very close service there by Macy Wheeler. Just hit just outside the end line.
Gibson just served that one, and Piercy will come up and kill the overpass.
Piercy with the kill.
Used all of her 5'10" and then some, getting the good angle on that.
Unfortunately, it went to Blue Hawks. I think they called Piercy in the net.
Thanks, Piper, I missed it. I should have had you all season here with me.
I don't know why you didn't. You should have asked me sooner. They're called two-touch on that set.
And Shady Bosch will drop back to serve. I guess Leah asked for you last week was the reason you were here. So all I had to do was ask.
I guess,
I've got to
yeah.
learn to speak up for myself earlier.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy.
dude, a lot of churches have really
Hot dog. Alexandra Guzman couldn't handle that one. And the Mystics up by 3 now, and 3 points away from match point.
Yeah, Beck.
Bosch with another ace.
A little help from the roof muster. And the Blue Hawks are taking a timeout. We'll keep this one here. Go over the Region 13. Again, next Wednesday night, Dawson will play at Williston State, a 1 play-in match. And Dakota College of Bottineau will be at Lake Region State for the other play-in match. Those 2 winners will come here and join Miles Community College, North Dakota State College of Science, and the Mystics for the Region 13 tournament. There'll be 4 matches Saturday starting at 11:30 a.m. The Mystics will play a semifinal at 7 p.m. And the 2 semifinal winners will play Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. All the matches will be live streamed. here at bscmystics.com. And thanks for being with us tonight, wherever you're watching. Shaylee Bosch with a serve.
Doesn't quite get the ace on that third one.
That's what my mom.
That goes through the bar joist. And Guzman gets it over. Here comes Piercy. The Blue Hawks play that one.
Nice block. Blue Hawks pick it back up. Sends a deep tip over. And Crom will get the kill.
Put it off the hand of Katie Sheridan. And that will bring up match points for the Mystics. Match point, that is, for the Mystics.
That being said, a lot of businesses don't necessarily post all their jobs. And they might
Another block. Just out.
Oh, Emerson Careful just barely missed sealing this thing for the Mystics.
Surely reached for that one too. Put a lot of effort in getting that one down.
Taylor Gear back to serve it for the Blue Hawks.
So if they already have
Roach down for the dig. Here's Piercy.
Piercy's just soars out too.
And the Blue Hawks close within 3, and match point will still have the weight.
In a long time, but when I did hire for Fox,
Blue Hawks looking for one of those mini runs. They've got to score the next 3 consecutive to keep it going. And Chelsea Crom says that is not going to happen. The Mystics win it 25-21. The Mystics win the match 3 sets to none. The Mystics finished the regular season 23-4 overall, 11-1 in the Mondac, and will host the Region 13 tournament a week from this weekend. Our next live stream from the Armory will be that tournament next weekend. I'm Jimmy Adams, and on behalf of everyone here at Bismarck State College, along with Piper Harris, thank you so much for being with us at bscmystics.com, and we hope to have you back here for the Region 13 tournament a week from this coming weekend. Until then, stay safe, and whatever it is that makes you happy, make sure you're doing plenty of it. Good night, everybody.